All right. All right, everybody. As you can tell, I've already got this partially disassembled, but today's project is to hopefully not lose any of these screws. I'm going to be modifying my GMMK Pro. I want to get rid of this aluminum. This has been something I didn't like about the keyboard, so I want to get rid of the aluminum. I still am going to be using my Milky Gateron yellow switches for now. Changing these switches is going to be a little bit expensive, so I'm not doing that. And I'm staying with the same double shot PVT keycaps as I've been using, but I want to get these O-rings off. I put the O-rings on the bottom of these keycaps because I thought that was going to alleviate the problem I had with the keyboard, but it didn't. So we're going a completely different route. I even have my headset on. There we go. Get some music going while I work on this. There we go. Hopefully this screwdriver doesn't die on me. I'm a little concerned it might. Got one screw out. What's up, blood? Oh shit, where'd that come from? The fuck is that? Oh, that's the thing to hold the screw in. Oh, that's gonna be fun to reassemble. Hey, I did not see. I haven't been on Discord. Let me take a look. What's it? What are you up to, little? Where is my Discord? I guess I don't even have Discord opened on the laptop. Obviously, I can't do nothing with my desktop computer because the keyboard is sitting in front of me in a billion pieces. Quite literally like a billion pieces here. I do not know where that plastic clip... I got one plastic clip here. I don't know where the other one went. I might still part of the foam that came with my wife's... Oh, there it is. There's the other plastic clip. One of the other foam pieces that came with my wife's keyboard to use on this keyboard, though. Looks like I've got a bunch of screws back here to take off, too. Yeah, I'm probably going to hop on Dead Island at some point tonight, though, little. After I get this put back together. Did you get Dead Island too? Yeah, I'm planning on doing that tonight. I just want to get the keyboard put back together first. My wife was talking about possibly doing Dauntless too. But I am down to play some Dead Island 2. I wish I could get my wife to play Dead Island 2 with. I think she would enjoy it. Oh, yeah, no, I do not have the money to buy extra copies of it right now. I only got one free copy. That's all they gave me. I couldn't even talk them into giving me a free copy for the wife. I was supposed to get 2 keys, but I think I don't think they give me the second key until after they approve the video content I do for the game or something like that. I'm not sure. I didn't look into the details. Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you, dude. I'm in the same boat right now. I still haven't got my first first payment from YouTube yet, unfortunately. That's one of the reasons why the changes I'm making to this keyboard right now are like budget changes. Yeah, all I know is I got to make the content for those two. Yep. Okay, yeah, it's working now. Somebody just turned off my office again, motherfuckers. What about the keyboard? It's the keyboard I've had for about, I don't know, like 3 months now. I am making a bunch of changes to it. Modifying the fuck out of this bitch real quick. So, one of the things I don't like about the keyboard... Oh. I did not know there was a foam pad there. So, the stabilizers are like clip-in stabilizers, which I'm not the hugest fan of. So I want to get rid of these stabilizers. And I got... Let me get this out of the way. Apparently there's a foam gasket there that I was unaware of. We'll get that out of the way. So I want to replace the stabilizers. I tried doing an O-ring mod to the keycaps. As you can see, I've got O-rings in the keycaps, but that made the keys feel too mushy. So that didn't accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. That's garbage. So I'm going to try these, which are switch pads. There's these little like foam pads that you put over the switch where the switch connects. So the switches should just like boink right there. And that should dampen the sound of the keyboards. Or the key switches, just a little bit. Instead of turning them into jello like the O-ring mod did. These are the screw-in stabilizers that I got. So my stabilizer keys, which are like shift, backspace, enter, the space bar. So hopefully all of those will feel a little bit more secure because they moved around. These clip-in stabilizers are pretty secure, but I'm not a fan. So I got some really... Switching the stabilizers is pretty cheap, actually. Surprisingly. Considering, like... Everybody says switching the stabilizer is probably, like, the best mod you can do to this keyboard. So that's where I wanted to start, was changing out the stabilizers. And I think the stabilizers were, like, $10. So these were, like, some of the most... Oh, there's a screw right there. Hang on, I think these were screw-in stabilizers. At least that one was. What the fuck? Okay, maybe these were screw-in stabilizers. Either way, these stabilizers are one of the worst things about this keyboard. So we're changing out those stabilizers. I guess the keyboard I got was the V2 that had the goat stabilizers instead of the V1, which had the clip-in stabilizers. So yeah, I changed the stabilizers. Did I miss more screws? I did miss more screws. I swear to God, I thought this thing was supposed to have screw-in stabs. Well, the more you know. Okay, well, yeah, so this keyboard, the V2 of this keyboard does have screw-in stabs, but we're going to replace those with better screw-in stabs. Because reasons. But yeah, the biggest change I want to make, so replace the stabilizers, key foam. But this was the big upgrade, was switching out the aluminum plate for a polycarbonate plate. So instead of this hard piece of metal here, we will have this. My wife's keyboard came with a polycarbonate plate. And this gives us some more flexy. So that should make a pretty big difference in the feel of how this keyboard types, which was the main thing I wanted to get changed. I did not like the feel of this keyboard. So theoretically, that should just like clip on there. And I'll just screw that in like that. And that replaces the aluminum plate. So we can get this the fuck out of here. Don't need that no more. But that'll give the overall PCB and everything and a little bit softer feel for the typing experience, which was like the main thing. So the other thing though, these may have been screw-in stabilizers, but they had no pads on the stabilizers. So we've been fixing that. The other thing I'm going to do as soon as I figure out where those things went. So I guess the first thing we should do is get all these switch pads on. Oh, this is going to take forever. Peely one. Oh my god, this is going to fucking take forever, my guys. Oh lord. I should have just bought the fucking mat that covers the whole PCB. Instead of putting these on one by one. One by one. The fuck was I thinking? So then we could just, we'll just put this key in here for testing purposes here. Put a key switch on there. See how this sounds before I commit to this. Versus... That actually makes a really, really big difference. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm committed now. Let's go. I was too. And if I had to go back in time and recommend a keyboard to somebody, this is not the keyboard I would recommend. Like the Mons Geek that I got my wife, I did my research on that keyboard. And even after doing all the research on that keyboard, I still have regrets. What did you stumble into? You stumbled into me modifying the fuck out of my GMMK Pro. So I bought this keyboard like 3 months ago. And I have been wanting to modify it for a while. And we're starting with probably the most time-consuming of the mods right now. Switch pads. Putting little pieces of foam where all the switches go. Which, upon the first test, this is actually worth the time doing it so far. This dampens a lot of the sound, but doesn't make the keys feel squishy. So the first mod I made was putting O-rings under the keycaps but that was a stupid idea. That mod is not for me. It makes the keys feel squishy, and I don't like squishy keys. So this is the alternative option for that. Now we got the stabilizers off, and we're going to replace the stabilizers because the stock stabilizers on this keyboard are kind of dog shit. Shit, that one kind of rolled a little bit. Yeah, it should be. I don't know if my OCD is going to allow for that. No, dude, I do not like squishy keyboard. I like a springy keyboard, which the plate I'm changing out is going to make it feel springier. What I really want to do is change the switches. The yellows, the milky yellow Gateron switches I have right now, they're nice. I like them. They're a good switch for somebody to start with. Hey Siri, turn on fan. The problem I have with the yellows though is they're 45 gram springs, which I thought would be it's a good medium weight spring, and I thought I wanted a medium weight spring, but I want like 60 fucking sevens. I thought the keyboard you said was discontinued by Apple was squishy one. I don't like that keyboard. I don't like the butterfly keyboard. I like the keyboard on the M1s. It's actually pretty good for a laptop keyboard. But I still plug this into my laptop 9 times out of 10 when I'm typing. I plug this one in instead of using the MacBook keyboard. Even their new one isn't. It's good for a laptop keyboard, but it's not like, it ain't living the dream. I type much slower on the MacBook keyboard than I do on my keyboard. This mod here alone is gonna make a huge difference. Yeah, no, my preference for the MacBook keyboard is just that it's better than the Corsair keyboards. Like, I'll take my MacBook keyboard over my old Corsair keyboard. But if I can get down to the nitty gritty and put, you know, my own switches on something, then no. I don't like how crunchy Corsair makes their... Oh shit, I rolled another. I don't like how crunchy the Corsair keyboards are. Even my wife doesn't like her Corsair. Now that she's typed on a real keyboard, my wife does not like the Corsair keyboard so much. My wife loves her Corsair loved her Corsair keyboard until it broke. And I told her I wasn't buying her another Corsair keyboard. I gave her my old Corsair keyboard. And that went on wrong. But yeah, no, the wife really likes her new keyboard. I got her a Mons Geek M1, but I bought her the American version of it, which was a mistake. I should have bought her the international version, because the international version is more customizable than the American version. Just like at some point, if they're ever in stock, I want to get the 007 or the 00. Yeah, I think this is 007 V2S from Acco, which is like a better version of her Mons Geek keyboard. but that thing's hard to find in stock. So I'm trying to make this keyboard as good as I can until I can get my hands on one of those. Dude, how did you even get Razer affiliate? I mean, I don't think I even tried to get Razer affiliate, actually. I tried for Corsair and Elgato. Basically, same company. I got rejected by them. No, I don't think I got rejected by them yet. No, I think I did. I got a rejection letter from Logitech, though, too. Because I wanted to get a Logitech sponsorship because I use their mice. Okay, we're like, yeah, like 2/3 of the way through putting these pads on. Oh, Lord. What have I got myself into? I should have just got the full PCB cover mat. And just slap the mat on there one time and be done with this shit. You're not wrong. And those standards do include their quality control. I used to love my Razer mouse, dude. I used to love it. Back when I played World of Warcraft, when I was just a young warthog, I loved my Razer Naga or Black Widow. Whatever the one that had the whole fucking like numpad on the fucking side of that bitch. Oh. So many macro keys. So many macros on the side of that thing for World of Warcraft. I want to try to get a sponsorship from Glourious, the guys that make this keyboard. As much as I say, like, not a huge fan of this keyboard in retrospect, it's mostly because of the price. My wife's Mons Geek keyboard is pretty much, maybe not as good of quality control as this, but about the same. And it's like $40 cheaper. Maximize. Can't read all the chat. I want to play. Caleb, teach me. Wow. I want to play it and I want someone to do it with me. I don't know if I could get back into WoW, dude. I could teach you how to WoW. I could do that. But hear me out here, okay? Hear me out. Wayfinder is an MMO. When that comes out, we'll be playing that. That's an action MMO. Way better. You, sir, don't have the fucking patience, my guy. You don't have the patience to play World of Warcraft. You can't stick to a game long enough to play World of Warcraft. Honestly, if you wanted to get into a game like that right now, I would do Final Fantasy 14, dude. What are you customizing? Well, Schwal. Well, Doc, I am putting on right now. I'm going through a labor of love and applying these foam key switch pads to every switch spot on my PCB. And then I got to put all the foams back in. We're going to be putting in this PCB plate. This new plate. I switched it from the aluminum plate to this polycarbonate plate is the other mod we're doing. And I'm doing a force brake mod. And we're going to be doing replacing the stabilizers with better stabilizers. And we're doing a bandage mod on the stabilizers. So lots of things. I want to change the switches, but the switches I want are going to be like $80. So we're holding off on that. We're going to hold off on the good old replacing my switches. Because I still have these. I've got my Milky Gateron yellows, and they're good switches. I just want something with a heavier spring. But after all these mods are done, next weekend I'm going to probably go through and re-lube everything because my lube kit didn't get here today. Otherwise, I'd be lubing the new stabilizers and considering lubing my switches. I didn't know you were waiting. I still want to play Dauntless. I just gotta put my keyboard back together. I love that. I love you. Love that week. That does look very offended. Your new keyboard's gonna be here soon, Doc? That's cool. Yeah, these are like little thin pieces of foam. It's not to make it quieter, it's to make it the sound of the key, which is a little deeper. Oh yeah, he's got all kinds of shit on those. But yeah.
Of the wife who was waiting.
I didn't know you were on Discord. Babe, you gotta tell me when you get on Discord. You can't just assume. My wife's mad. I just was really excited to get this done. Her keyboard got to be all... I tricked her keyboard out when we were putting it together. I want my keyboard better now. And it shouldn't take me long to get this done after I get this bar done. Yeah, uh-oh. Wife aggro. Let's see. Is that foam? Yeah, it's basically foam. So it's a lot of work to make it quiet. No. The keyboard's actually already quiet. And it's super quiet when I did the O-ring mod, which is actually more time consuming than this, to be honest. But this'll the O-ring mod made the keyboard too squishy. So I'm undoing that mod. This should just deepen the sound of the key switches, which is what I wanted. It's just a little too clacky right now. This helps make it less clacky without making the switches feel squishy. It's kind of preference. Like a lot of people might really like the O-ring mod, but it was just not for me. I decided on the O-ring mod originally because I liked the sound that people were getting on this keyboard with the O-ring mod, but that was just the sound. I couldn't feel the switches. The typing feel with that mod, not it, coach. Oh, hey, what's up? What's up, Elle? Sorry, I didn't see that. I was trying to catch up on messages, and I guess I didn't go up high enough. Probably be easier if I move the chat down closer to the keyboard, so I don't have to keep looking up. Nice, Doc. How'd your second Dauntless stream end up going? Sticking stickers perfectly on a square is not something I recommend you trying to do with OCD. The more I look back, the more of these I want to rip off and start over. I didn't hype you up, my dude. I told everybody, go help this guy. He's a nub. He can't even remember to activate his lantern. And everybody's like, oh shit. We'll go into his chat and tell him, make sure you use your lantern over and over again. I was like, perfect. That sticker on AF8 is driving me nuts, but I wasn't going to say anything. You ain't wrong. That one's got to be redone. You're not wrong. That one was horrible. That might have been the worst offender. Fuck, I ripped it. She be ripped. Die. We went and saw Guardians today, and bruh, the sticky part of the sticky pad, it stayed on the mat, on the thing. Shit. Good thing I got more of these than I needed. Oh shit, that one fucked up too. Hello, quality control. I was like trying to stick that one on F8 and it wasn't sticking at all. I was like, what the fuck is wrong? Look back at the thing and it's still sticking there. You bitch. I just figured this would be a nice change of pace. Do something different than Dauntless for a little bit. I figured since I was going to be spending so much time getting this put together, I'd let you guys know just how much effort you can put into custom keyboards before you decide it's a good idea to fucking buy one. I highly recommend it, but just know it's not a one-time purchase, my guys. That's just the start. That's just the fucking start. I'm not sure. I didn't look too much into the specific model you ordered. I think it does. So one of the reasons why I was like, you might not want to buy the full size. I know you want your numpad, but the reason why I was discouraging you from the full size one is switches ain't cheap. And the more switches you need for your keyboard, the harder it is to ante up to switch out all the switches. And the more fucking pieces of little fucking cutout memory foam shit you're gonna have to put under all your switches someday. Alright, that's done. Alright. Now, to figure out what I did with the other shit. Are they right here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got enough to do both sides. Cool. Do both sides because I just realized that was a dumb idea. 7 different ways of fighting off the storm we've been sleeping on. Yeah, digging up the ground, trying to find what's wrong. Plant a seed, burn it down, make it freeze. Drown out, then we shock This is substantially. I just put those all on the back of the keyboard. Whoops. This is the side that needs them. Dumbass. All right, you have a good nap, Mr. You have a good nap, Doc. Yeah, if I had a full-size keyboard, the only switches I would change would be the alphabet keys and the common modifier keys, honestly. I wouldn't worry about like the F row and shit like that. But since I have a 75%, I'm doing everything. Hey, what's up, Torg? Man, my old stabilizers had way too much fucking lube on them. Okay, now to install the new stabilizer. And drop my screwdriver. Interesting. Wonder what that's for. Oh yeah, I messed up that stabilizer. There we go. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Nicholas. There we go. Okay, that's stabilized. Okay. Now I just got to screw that one in and we can move on to the next one. All right, that should make a pretty big difference right there. Only one way to find out is to get this all put together and then try it out. That's the unfortunate thing about modifying stuff is I make all these modifications and one thing I modified could drive me batshit crazy and then I'd have to go through the whole process over again. Disassemble everything. Which side are these supposed to go on? Click for clip up top. There we go. Why am I modding my keyboard? I do not like the way it sounds. And I made one change torque to improve the sound, which it did. I put O-rings under my keycaps, which really helped with the sound profile of the keyboard. But it made the keyboard very squishy. And I didn't like how squishy the keys were. So I am trying a different way of dampening the sound. I don't like it when the keys are kind of pingy. So that's what we're trying to get rid of, is the pinginess of some of the keys right now. It's not expensive to, like, if you've got a keyboard that gives you the flexibility to do this kind of stuff, it's not expensive to do. It's just time consuming. My biggest problem with this keyboard was the stabilizers, which are these, the things for the helps keep your bigger keys from bouncing all over the place. So that was the main thing I wanted to. I did not get those in the right spot again. Was the raid good yesterday? Yeah, the raid actually turned out pretty good. The dock actually needs... Why is that not working? Is that not the right spot? So the dock doesn't have a lot of watch time. So for his partnership, he needs to get his watch up quite a bit. So that's one of the reasons I was raiding him. Try to help a buddy out. There's something wrong with this. It's not moving the way it's supposed to be moving. And I'm not sure what I did wrong. They move all the way. Those stabilizers aren't working. Interesting. Let me try to put one together, not in the keyboard, and figure out what the fuck's going on. Might have to take that one back off. Oh, you know what? These stabilizers might be able to go in backwards. I put that stabilizer in backwards. I didn't even realize it because my other stabilizers can only go in one way. You motherfucker. That's dumb. Okay, I'll have to take those stabilizers back off then. That's great. That's a mistake you only make. Yeah, he was streaming earlier today. And got up and took a lunch break and came back for a little bit. And got too much food and now is going to go nighty night. He was just in here a minute ago. Okay. Those stabilizer work. These stabilizer no work. So we're getting close to starting to put this back together. Did I put them both on? I put them both on backwards. Damn it. Yeah, the next big thing I want to do with my keyboard, though, is go through and lube everything up, which is going to be a long project, just like this one. So I figured I might as well do this now, so I don't end up doing everything all at once. Even though I'm going to have to undo a lot of this to do the self lube. But I might not even lube everything, depending on how well this turns out. My original plan was to record all this and just make a video out of it. But decided not to. Decided I would rather just stream it. Mostly because I started recording it and then realized I'd done fucked up and forgot to change the setting on my camera. And none of that got recorded for the disassembly. So I was like, okay, yeah, we're just going to live stream it. Fuck it. Yeah, surprisingly, Swole didn't think he was gonna like Dauntless, but he came right back to it today because he's like, actually, that was the most fun I've had streaming in a while. I was like, yeah, dude, it's a chill game. It's not too bad where you can't, like, some games just get too rough where you can't interact with chat. And I was like, yeah, no, it's like not just people from your stream and stuff, your community, but other people came in and were talking to him and stuff. And he's like, yeah, it wasn't too bad. Like, I could focus on the game and chat and everything all at once. Like, yeah, that's one of the reasons I like streaming Dauntless so much. It's got a good community. There's toxic aspects of it, but community as a whole is really good community. Lots of people willing to come give you a hand too when you need it. Okay. We got the stabilizer modifications done. Now we need to put this foam back on here. This way. Okay. Then we need to put then we need to figure out how these go on. Probably like that. Yeah, definitely like that. When are you gonna be back on the solo Dauntless account? Probably pretty soon, actually. People have brought that up a lot lately. So I think it's time to get back to that. Oh, there went that. Hmm. Kind of hard to get these this around the stabilizers. I don't want to break this plate. Damn. There we go. Okay. Got the plate all put back together. Got a bunch of screwing to do on that. But I also need to get these put back in. I have to rewind the live stream to figure out where the other one went. Uh-oh. Not there. Ended up on the floor. Okay. I think that's everything. I think now it's just time to put everything back together. Yeah, I don't think those screws are actually in. They don't line up anymore. We are going to have extra screws, ladies. Huh. Okay, we're gonna have lots of extra screws because I need to use the self-tapping ones apparently. Came with the plate. I think my screwdriver's dying. This is gonna suck with a dead screwdriver. I guess I should have plugged this thing in earlier. Oh, that's a short cord. Hmm. Well, at least my screwdriver is Type C. Well, while I'm waiting for that to charge up, I can start putting the switches back in. Hopefully. Oh, the plate's not lining up right. Yeah, the plate's not lining up right. Shit. This is not good. I might have to take the stabilizers out and put the old stabilizers back in. Yeah, I don't think these stabilizers are going to work with the new plate. Or I have to install all the stabilizers the other way around. I wonder if I can even do that. Lost a screw. Fuck. Yeah, I guess the only way to do this is going to be to reverse all the stabilizers and see if that's even an option. The screw just went straight through the hole. All right, I'll be right back. If anybody has any idea on how to get this plate to work with the other stabilizers, let me know. Ideas. Maybe I have to use these washers to get this to work. Over here that we're trying to do ass back because ass forward did not work. Let's not put it on the back of the plate, shall we? Okay. Washer. Find my little screw. This is okay. Hey, that might just work. That might just fit the issue with the up with holy. Okay, now I gotta just do that 1, 2, 3, 4 more times. Yeah. I have to put the staplers on the opposite way of the original stabilizers to make it fit with the other plate. Sponge. Are in place. Teflon pad in place. Oh, hey, that was much faster than the last one. Okay. Padola. Little screw. Not biting. Okay. 2 more to go. And then hopefully everything will line up properly after this. No, don't take off the Band-Aid. Okay. This doesn't work though. I'm gonna have to take off all the new stabilizers I put on this. That everybody swore worked with this keyboard. And just go back to the stock ones. It's gonna make me a little sad. Replacing the stabilizer was a. Can you do an updated sword? Updated sword what? Yeah, the next build I'm planning on putting out is going to be a soul impulse build for sword. Do you already have the impulse cell? If you don't have impulse, the new sword build's probably going to be... Probably won't be something that will work for you. Okay, cool. What was just... Wait, what's flopping? Why does it feel like something's flopping? Let's these stabilizers right now. They're like popped up. Dude, do they all pop out? Fucking. Oh my god. Yeah, the next build video I'm doing though should be a sword build. When I did the poll, everybody Chain Blades won the polls. But the next one's gonna be sword. Woo! I got it back in. Got it back in. Okay. I don't think this is. I think I'm gonna have to go back to it. I really feel like this is all for naught. I'm going to have to go back. But we only got one more to go. So let's try the last one. Before we decide to say screw it. Seem to be seating okay. So this is the last one we need to do. And then we can try the plate again. And if that doesn't work, then fuck it. We'll put the old stabilizers back on and be very unhappy. And if this does work, we can be really happy that it because right now I'm very doubtful this is going to work. And I'm just wasting time. And I could be playing Dauntless with the wife. God damn it. I didn't think this was going to take this long. Okay, that one bit. Yeah, I'll be testing the new sword build though this week. If I have the free time for it during my work week. And then we should have the new build posted by next Saturday. Since I did 2 build videos this week, or last weekend, I decided to only do 1 this weekend. So I don't run out of videos to make. Okay. Let's put the phone back on and hope that this works. Let's remember how to put the phone back. Eh? There we go. Eh. I have to far still. Nope. They still don't line up. Still don't think it's gonna line up right. We're closer. We're closer, but now we're off the other opposite direction. Well, so much for new stabilizers. That's disappointing. That was the biggest part of this mod for me, was the new stabilizers. The part I was looking forward to. So,
Guys,
yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Probably from the air conditioner. It's probably some condensation. Yeah. how are you going with the build? Well, Egg, this is the story right now. I just got done putting these Durock V2 stabilizers on the keyboard to find out that the plate doesn't align with those stabilizers. So I got to go back to square one and put all the original stabilizers back on so that everything will line up, which is really disappointing because the upgrading the stabilizers was the part of this build that I was looking forward to the most. So back to the OG stabilizers we go. And dear Lord, if you have never taken apart the GMMK Pro, these motherfuckers, they like to put a lot of lube on their stabilizer. I mean a lot of stabilizer. So hopefully once I put the OG stabs on though, the polycarbonate plate will fit right. I didn't even see if these are lined up with the aluminum plate, but I don't care if they do. I want the polycarbonate plate was a bigger deal to me than... Oh God, where's all the old stabilizers? Than going back to the aluminum. Definitely didn't want... Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in that because there's a lot of things that Glourious does right. The stabilizers, not so much. But I got all of the switch pads down, which hopefully between the switch pads, and I think I'm going to keep the O-ring mod on the stabilized keys. I think with the O-ring mod on the stabilized keys, I will be okay with between that and the pads. I think it'd be better than the stock stabilizers, at least for now. And I've got bandage mods on all the stabs, which but as long as I can get this polycarbonate plate on there after I go back to the OG stabs, I'll be happy. Better than nothing. At least I got to get the switch pad, the bandage mod done, and I'm gonna undo the... I don't like how squishy that made this. I do not like the typing feel of the O-ring. Sure, some people love it. Okay, now I just gotta find two more. Aha! Found the other two stabilizers. Like, where the hell did the other two stabs go? But all in all, not too bad. Because of the issue with the stabilizers, it's taking a little bit longer. Because almost lost a screw. Because what I tried to do with the stabilizers, after they didn't fit, it looked like if I reversed all the stabilizers, that it would line up with the plate properly. And no. After I did that, it was off alignment the other direction. So I was like, okay, well, that was a big waste of time.
7 different ways of fighting off the storm we've been sleeping on. Yeah, digging up the ground, trying to find what's wrong. Plant a seed, burn it down, make it freeze. Drown it, then we shock it till we bring it to its knees. Heaven blowing on my dice.
So you win some, you lose some. At least I bought the stabilizers from Amazon, so I can just bag them bitches up and send them back. I would have rather not. This is one thing I wish they would have just used standard parts, like standard spacing. I don't understand why they wouldn't have. Well, I'm currently setting up my YouTube. What you setting up? Setting it up for like live streaming, or setting it up for what you plan on doing? Probably just clips. Doing YouTube shorts. YouTube shorts are cool. I watch them more than I make them. Oh, there's something that's stabilized. Right. So the thing with shorts will get you subscribers, but it won't necessarily get you viewers, if that makes any sense. Sounds counterproductive, but it's a good way to grow your subscriber base. But honestly, subscribers don't really... Yep, okay, that fits. Let's get this thing back together. Like, I wouldn't focus long term on shorts. The whole shorts hype train, is not the way. Unless you super niche down on your shorts, it's not going to translate into subscribers. When I say super niche down, I do not mean gaming. I mean like one specific game. That kind of hardcore niching. These things are a pain in the ass right here. These diffusers are not fun to get. What kind of content do you make right now? Like, sounds like if you're saying just clips, you probably already make content somewhere else, like Twitch. There we go. Okay. Let's screw this motherfucker back together. I like YouTube a lot, actually. As somebody that used to stream a lot on Twitch stuff, I wish I never wasted over on Twitch. But back when I was streaming on Twitch, there wasn't really a live culture on YouTube. Now there's a bit more like live streaming going on here, so it's not as weird. It's still weird. Not as weird. Then you do weird shit like this and decide you're gonna stream trying not to break your because like honestly at this point I'm just hoping this thing works when I'm done. And I'm hoping the battery on the screwdriver lasts a little bit longer. Beebs! Babe, come here! Okay, the new plate's all put together. See all these extra bits and bobs here, out of here. Get these stupid stabilizers. And now that can all. It's gonna feel so much better. Okay. And hope that the switches line up this time. Hey. Hallelujah. What's up, Kraken? Yeah, everything currently on the keyboard's lubed up. The old stabilizers weren't lubed, or the new stabilizers weren't lubed, but the new stabilizers were a complete bust and cost me about an hour trying to put this thing back together. Beebs, come in here. Playing Yahtzee. I haven't played Yahtzee. Babe, come here. My wife keeps opening the door. I keep telling her to come in and she doesn't come in. What are you doing? One of the things didn't fit. I'm kind of pissed. I would have been done already. I would have been done already, but the stabilizers I got from I didn't ditch you. I didn't know you were going to want to get on right away. I figured you were going to want to do something else for a little bit. I'm almost done. Yeah, you do. Fix what thingy? Yeah, I need to fucking buy parts to fix the rest of it. I fixed the air conditioning part, but I can't fix it. I'm gonna have to get the plumber to do. I don't know. He hasn't told me. This week. He said he'd try to be here this week. But that we're probably gonna have to have the trench for the pipe in the backyard up for open for like a week while we wait for the city to inspect it so we can get the gas turned back on. So the sooner he gets done, the sooner we can get the inspection done so we can get the gas back on. Did you all watch the Power World trailer? I have not watched that yet, actually. I need to watch that soon. I'll watch that after I get my keyboard put together. Again. And try to convince my wife to play some. Problem with yes, my window's open. You think my wife would like Power World Panzer? I'll have her look at it. Well, I don't know if it's at some point we might get it. Something. Nothing. I need to find it. I want to hang that on the wall and have it do lights in the background. I really want to put it on. So my wife bought me a custom lightsaber for our anniversary a year ago, I think. And since we moved, I have not been able to find the power cable for it to charge it. Oh, there's a thunderstorm. And I really want to put it on the wall and have it light up. Have it light up in as part of my background. Yeah, it's actually a real pain in the ass to turn off the timer on the bot. Yeah, you're not wrong, Kraken. I wish I could have you guys queue up for helping me put this bitch back together. I've wasted like so much time finding out that the new stabilizers don't work. But at least I got the flexi plate on there. Because this this aluminum plate, I did not like this. That was the big change that I wanted to make. A little bit more flex in the deck of the keyboard. Holy shit. Well, different sound profile, I guess. That's one of the reasons why I want to get the other keyboard. I want to get a ACO 007 V2S, but they're never in stock in the color I want. So that's like a long-term goal to get that keyboard. Definitely not a short-term goal. I want a more flexible typing deck. My wife's keyboard's got a lot more flexibility in the deck for typing, and I like it. Mine does not. Okay. So I'm going to leave the O-rings on the stabilizer. Where's N should be 5 right here. So that versus with the O-ring. Yeah, we're ditching all the O-ring. Oh, that wasn't. Yeah, we'll never find that screw again. I ain't the right screw for there either. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? I didn't put that screw I did not put the mounting point for that back in the PC. Those screws are not going. Oh, I have. Wait, you can't hear? Can't hear? Oh, you guys can't hear the keys. Yeah. I don't have that microphone on. I want to hear the keys. Now you can hear the keys. So, no O-ring. With O-ring. Pepperoni pizza. I'm glad you liked the O-rings on yours because I hate them on mine. How?
Woman. You're mine.
Yeah, stop pulling my ponytail.
You're mine.
Stop pulling the ponytail, woman.
No, you're mine. Mama, beautiful.
Yes, I want your crust. Just take off the, That's not the right key. That's the enter key. Double shot PBT is what you want. Double shot PBT is is just trust me on this one. You want double shot PBT. I can hear the rain. Sounds nice. Oh yeah, there's probably an echo because the the microphone on the camera was picking me up too. I didn't think about that. Oh, that's the down key. Yeah, I'm taking the O-rings off of the shift key. I do not like them on the shift key either. Thank you, Beeps. My wife doesn't like the pizza crust, so anytime she eats pizza, I get a pile of pizza crust. I would look stupid without a big layout on the side. Oh, trying to put it back in the right spots? Well, I got most of it memorized at this point. I'll be done putting this back together in a minute, babes, and we can play something. Okay, legit not sure where the print screen button goes though. I'll admit to that. It'll be a little bit trickier. When I get to the letters. Huh. Oh. I fucked up on that 3. That 3 threw everything off. Bro, you're a little addictive, Doc. You're a little addicted there. Right? No. It's going. I'm a little disappointed. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. But I'm almost done. one of the mods I wanted to make didn't work. You know, that's not the right key. That's the O key, not the 0 key. That's on backwards. A lot of people blame me for getting them addicted to Dauntless. You're not the first and you won't be the last. Damn, I thought I had more pizza crust. Now I'm hungry. I guess that's where my print screen key was. Ah, we're about to start on the damn letters. I'm running out of easy keys to put on. Another reason why I want a full keyboard is because it has 4 PlayStation buttons. Oh, interesting. I just like having the extra real estate on my desk for my editing pad and stuff like that. Damn it, I put O-rings on the arrow keys too. Oh, you know what? I think that's where print screen goes. Maybe. Function. Nope, that's where the function key goes. Could not remember what it was called. What key was that? Where's my V? Y's got a ring on it. O's got a ring on it. See, now I've got a little bit more flex when I push down on the keyboard. That's what I really wanted. The keys to flex a little bit more. That was the main purpose for all this. Can you guys hear the rain coming through my window? I've got, with me using the shotgun microphone, I know you guys can hear a lot more shit than normal. E-T-E, right? E-R-T-Y. 40. I really hated typing on my keyboard with those O-rings. It just made everything so squishy. It's gonna feel good to have all these O-rings off. But yeah, I'm gonna be changing this keyboard at some point, just getting a whole new keyboard, because I want a little, even with the new plastic or polycarbonate plate in there, it doesn't flex enough for my typing style, which is unfortunate. I'll probably keep this keyboard on the desk though, even after I replace it, to use it with my MacBook. But it's going to be a while before I can afford to replace this, because I am very, very specific on which keyboard I want this next time I get a keyboard. And I'm not compromising on it. Yeah, I want, like, you can see when I push down, this flexes a little bit, but not enough. My wife's has got more flex to it. And typing on hers has made me realize how much I want that. But, like, my wife also likes the O-rings on her keyboard. So at least the O-rings that I bought for the O-ring mod didn't go to waste. She used all of them. She used them on everything. That's what took us so long to put her keyboard together, was putting the O-rings on every key. Okay, got all the keycaps on. Now if I can get this back off. We've got some, I guess I don't probably need to do the force brake mod because it's already got that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do the force brake mod after all. I'll just be happy with the way it is. You say that now. What the fuck happened there? Hello? There we go. Okay, I just gotta get that screwed in so it doesn't wobble. And my wife really liked the O-ring mod. I was surprised. I wasn't surprised that she didn't, because when we had the key testers, so she could try out different types of keys, or different types of switches, she didn't like the, O-rings on the switches she was going to get. But when she actually tried it on the keyboard, she liked it. Whereas I liked it on the switch tester, but I hated it on my keyboard. So, kind of sucks. I just need to get heavier springs on my switches. I want like 80 gram switches. Yes, nice heavy springs. All right, good luck, Doc. Have fun. Don't die too much. Make sure you activate your fucking lantern. Alright, let's see if we broke anything. No, not soldering. It's hot swap. Leaving the O-rings on the spacebar is nice. I don't like the O-rings on anything else though. Alright, let's see. I didn't break any of the switches. Is that a torque? It's a cheap ass. It's a precision electric screwdriver. It kind of it lets off.
Narrator dialogue.
Oh,
Skip for
shit!
now.
What'd I do?
Button. Alt plus S. New natural voices. Oh, narrator heading level 1. Welcome to narrator.
Exit
Exiting
narrator.
narrator.
Yeah, that's much better. The plate made a big difference. So with the aluminum plate in there, there was a lot more ping to the key presses, like this. Kind of something sounds similar to that, and that's what was bothering me so much. This still has the O-rings on this one key, which is making up for the stabilizer sucking ass. So not a full success, but I like the sound of that much better. Much, much better. Hey, my cap lock key ain't working. Right? That should be cap lock? Fuck. I broke a key. Huh. I did not break the switch. That was weird. I guess that one wasn't in all the way. Yeah, it's working now. That had me worried. The knob is still working. Now that I can reprogram that. Just gotta clean all this shit up. Alright, guys. So, like, 60% successful. And now more so than ever, I don't necessarily recommend this keyboard. Because stabilizers no work. So I'm going to meld these stabilizers back. But adding the pads, I think, made a pretty big difference. So I'm happy about that. I wish the stabilizers would have worked, though. I was looking forward to new stabilizers. So I've been tempted to just stream like this for a while. Not using the microphone or the headset and just using the shotgun microphone. Because I think it sounds fine. It just gets too echoey. That's why I don't normally have it set up this way. I need to set up a switch on my Stream Deck so I can actually just like switch to this microphone when I want to. But the audio quality is just not as good. I don't like it. I like my microphone sounding the way it does all the time. Oh boy, I gotta figure out where to put all this. Put it in that. What's this baggie for? The switch pads. That'll work. All my extra screws. Yeah, I just got this screwdriver in the mail today, though. Like 20 bucks on Amazon. Nice, convenient little case for it. Figure I'm going to be using it a lot when I'm modifying keyboards and shit. Let that thing charge. Alright, guys. I'm going to see what's up with the wife. We might be doing Dauntless. I'm not sure. I'm going to see what she wants to do. It's 8 o'clock, so I've got like 2 hours I can do something for. Because that took too long, so. Took way too long. Shouldn't have taken that long.